Okay, we might be streaming. Let me go over to Facebook and check. Very loud. We're in a live kitchen right now. You can hear it in the background.
Wow.
Okay, it's live. I just need to quickly edit the description. Don't share it yet, Tarn. I know you're excited about it. I just have to add the promo link and tag you.
Tarn, calm down. Okay. Too much.
All right. Hey everyone. Welcome. It's been so long since our last HABITHON segment. It's been roughly 24 hours. We're still here. We're still streaming. And right now we've got some really exciting content coming your way. We are doing a cooking class and it's going to be funny. I'm Lauren.
Hi, I'm Dana Flightman. I'm not cooking, but I thought it'd be fun if other people around me cooked, and then I just made stupid comments to them.
Exactly. And so right now, everyone tuning in, as you may or may not know, we're raising money to support Habitat for Humanity's COVID-19 relief efforts. Every dollar of this fundraiser will go directly towards Habitat for Humanity, building home stability in the wake of COVID-19. So my friends out there probably know me for one thing, making stacks, which is what we're going to make.
Stacks on stacks on stacks. I know that's why I got into nonprofit, and I assume that's why you did that too.
Exactly, dude. I'm talking about money. That's what it means. So,
I mean, that's the basis of our friendship is all the money you give me.
All I do is make money. All I do is spend it. And that's why I'm here today. I'm going to give you a lesson on making money, saving money, never going into debt.
That sounds boring. I'd rather just be friends with someone who's good at money already. Would that be okay?
Yeah. Yes. So actually, we're talking about actual stacks, my signature dish. It's a food, and it's basically a little sushi dish. We have a chef here. I'm going to be guiding her on how to cook this. She'll be doing a live demonstration down in the lower left-hand corner. We have my mom, who's getting a little ahead of the game, cutting her avocado. We have Tarn, also known as Taryn, my old roommate. We did AmeriCorps together. She'll be cooking too. And we have Nicole, whose camera's not on, but she'll be cooking as well. And anyone back home, I'm sorry you don't have the ingredient list, but it just means that you didn't donate.
Whoa!
Luckily, you can go back and watch again, and then you can. And
that was harsh. Yeah. It's like, I'm sorry, you don't have it. It's just that you don't deserve it yet, but maybe later.
Exactly. And obviously we have Dana here, who will not be cooking. She'll be here doing priceless commentary. She's a critically acclaimed comedian. Priceless. And she also will be showing some critically acclaimed short films at the end of this, so that we can eat and watch together as a family.
Yeah, except if you didn't donate already, then you're dead to us.
You can still watch, but don't even think about eating anything while doing it.
That's a great point. Donate before you eat. No ate till you donate. See what I did there?
And I'm going to go ahead and donate now, because I've been donating for each of these. A portion of the amounts that I am making at the end, I'll donate the rest. But I'm just trying to get people to donate. Okay?
Donate. You can't say ate without donate.
Exactly.
It's not true, but it works the other way. You know what I'm saying. The point is, if you want to eat, you should donate, or else you should never eat again.
All right, and with that, Dana's really got us in the mood. We're going to go ahead and we're going to cook. So all of you out there who are cooking alongside, you have an ingredient list. This is going to be a little difficult because Angie just made drinks in the space where she's going to be cooking.
Wow.
Yeah. We're good. She's going to remove the items. For those of you who did not get the memo, the rice should be cooled. Does anyone have their rice uncooled?
My rice is not even cooked yet.
Damn.
My mom is getting a real kick out of that. I think I should have bolded the part that said, please cook and cool your rice. How about this? Do you have microwavable rice or a rice cooker? You're going to boil the rice? Well, you need to start that immediately. And you can start doing the other things in the other time.
The good news is, you know what they say, a watched pot always boils super fast and it's awesome. And so definitely just stare at that pot and it'll boil faster. And if anyone's watching, you could also stare at the pot and will it to boil. That'll make a big difference, I think.
Exactly. So if everyone back home, please don't look at any other of the squares. Only look at Taryn's pot. We could also make it, should we make that the main screen?
I mean, we got to do what we got to do.
This is for Taryn. We're all coming together for Taryn. Okay. So
together for Habitat.
Right. This has become about Taryn's relief efforts. Okay, so go ahead, Taryn, get that water boiling, boil the rice. I've actually never made boiled rice. I can't advise you on how to do this. I either make microwave rice or rice in a rice cooker. I
feel weird going to a cooking class from someone who's telling me they don't know how to make rice. Are we going to be okay, team?
I'm Asian, and we only use a rice cooker, so, like, no excuse. Our people are more advanced.
And I am kind of Asian. Just kidding.
She's Asian by relation.
Yeah.
By family name?
Yeah, half my family is from Laos. And
identity is a construct.
My friend's Asian, so... And I know this isn't appropriate. I gotta stop here. My mom is using a rice cooker.
I'm so proud of you.
Okay, so as you guys cook your rice very quickly, know that when the rice is done, you're going to stir some rice vinegar in it, and then you're going to put it into the freezer. Because you need to cool it fast. Let's go ahead and make sure we have all the other ingredients out. And Dana, if I'm not providing you opportunity enough to make jokes, simply interrupt me. Or just stare, whatever you need. I don't want to make...
I'm being very serious about this. I doubt your cooking ability and the safety of this whole project.
Okay, wait, you doubt?
Yeah.
Well, luckily, this is a OSHA-sponsored event, and we are all wearing our hard hats.
Oh, no, I forgot my hard hat. Okay, I only question my own safety.
Okay. I want Nicole to write in the chat that she is following along and getting the recipe.
Okay.
Because I'm very concerned that she might not be progressing.
I'm following along.
Okay. Okay, good.
Busy, dude.
I don't know how to type in the chat, but I'm here.
All
right.
See with a pre-cooled rice.
All right, we've stalled enough. Taryn, is your rice boiled and cooled?
It's okay, Taryn. You'll catch up later, Taryn. We'll be okay.
In the meanwhile, people who have cooled rice, go ahead and stir some vinegar around it, like Angie's showing. You can pour the... Oh, my mom has a hard hat. You can pour the vinegar in. Wow, it says staff. Did you steal that from Beach's Habitat? You can pour the amount of vinegar in that you want. There's really no limit. I would say not too much because you don't want runny rice. You want to make sure it sticks. My mom has the direct measurements. How much was it, Mom? 2 tablespoons, she said.
2 tablespoons vinegar. Vinegar is one of those things that can go from like too much, too bitter.
Exactly.
Not enough, not fun. So
exactly.
You gotta be careful.
Just like at the beginning of dating, am I right? You don't want to be too bitter or too fun.
I know, right? But I can't help but be too fun. That's just who I am. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
Actually, I did so much online dating, and I'm like obsessed with pugs. This is before I had my pug, who's the love of my life, Oogie Boogie. And usually when I see a pug, I'm a human being, so I freak out and get really excited and like let everyone know it's a pug and run to it and kiss it and tell it I love it, like normal stuff. And I was on a date once, and someone walked by with not 1 but 2 pugs. But I could tell that I was already way too weird for the dude I was on a date with. Like I was toning it down, and I was already too much for him. So I didn't want to scare him further by being like, oh God, it's a pug. So what I did was so much worse because I tried to just like, I couldn't just let it happen. I had to like acknowledge it, but I made it really weird. I was just like, oh, look, that person has pugs. That's cool. I like pugs. And then just like, yeah, it's fine. I'm married now.
Yeah, she got married in the long run, so my mom's excited about that and proud of you. So,
thank you.
The rice is now cooling for most of you. In the meantime, what you can do is start chopping the cucumber into little squares, like what Angie's about to do down there in the lower left-hand corner. Perfect. We got Larry. Is that Larry? You're Jewish.
Yeah, I actually didn't know that VeggieTales was a religious show. And I remember I was like homesick once and watching it. And like, I don't know why, it was just on or whatever. And then they're just like, friends are great, everyone's friends. And I was like, yeah, okay, friendship jam, all right. And then all of a sudden it went to like, Jesus is my friend. And I was like, oh, we took a turn. I didn't know.
Oh my
Even
gosh.
my vegetables are trying to proselytize. It's too much. Just let me eat my water vegetables in peace. That's why you should never eat vegetables.
Okay.
Only red meat and chocolate. It will never do that to you.
Okay. Well, Habitat is a Christian organization, so people out there with the big dollars, feel free to keep eating vegetables if you want.
Yeah, just look at Larry's face and tell him
Wait.
that it's time.
Okay, let me quickly talk about what's happening down here with Angie. I got very concerned for a second because I was like, I said little squares, you have done slivers. The audience is going to be really confused.
Okay, I'm just trying to keep up here. What shape are these cucumbers?
Well, now it appears they're becoming quarters, which is actually a great method because they'll line. Taryn's ready for her spa treatment later, and we are all for that too. So these quarters are actually scientifically proven to line the bottom of the cylinder thing that you make the stack in at the perfect angle. So she ignored my lesson and actually taught us a lesson.
Wow.
No, that's perfect.
We're all learning so much.
And it's the teacher becomes the student. Am I right? Happens every day.
Mm-hmm.
So this is really great. If you guys want to use this technique, it'll actually also make your stacks look prettier.
I always liked in college when my professors would say that, they'd be like, I just want you to know I also learned a lot from you. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Could I get my tuition back?
Yeah.
Because
you're like, what did I pay for?
It's very expensive. And if we're all just benefiting, then, you know.
I accidentally peeled another avocado because I thought we were going to be eating more than we were. Now Angie's going to mash the look how pretty those are. We use a lot of separate bowls just to make it look like a real cooking show.
It's kind of weird to do that in front of Larry the cucumber, but okay.
We didn't know what background you were going to choose. So. Sorry, Larry. My mom might say something. Nope. So now you can go ahead and start to mash your avocado. I have already eaten 1/2 of an avocado, so Angie can go ahead and use that first. And then she's going to use however much avocado she wants to add. We like our stacks. Oh, be careful, y'all. If you want to do the technique Angie just did, smashing your knife into the seed, don't hold the avocado in your hand at the same time. A lot of people cut their hand, and I am not going to be sued by any of you.
Okay, do you have any ideas? Because I did that the other day because I'm a millennial. So I'm out there eating avocados. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I put my knife in, but then it like was stuck in the seed. And then it was scary because I had to get it out, but I didn't want to like, you know, and have it cut. Do you have any hot tips for me, a millennial who's new to cutting avocados?
Angie said you twist it out. You twist the seed.
So you like quarter turn it, and then it pops out on its own.
She's younger.
The seed pops out, the knife pops out.
You keep the knife in the pit and the seed itself, and then you just quarter turn it, and then it pops out super easy. If it's sticking, that's how you know the avocado is not right.
She just started eating avocados at the beginning of quarantine, so she's learned a lot really fast, and that's just how her mind works.
That's beautiful. You got to master the avocado.
Shout out to Angie, our top chef.
Thank you.
Good job, girl. Yeah, that's it. So she's going to start smashing the avocado. I would recommend that she also uses a whole other avocado because we just really like them in this house. Angie, should I show people what I like to do for my own little treat when we eat the avocado, when we make the avocado?
Why not? We got Christina how to do. Christina, did you see me splash the pit now? And I'm just turning it.
What? Right, but then is the knife stuck in the seed?
Yeah. Do you see it?
That's
really stuck in there.
She's concerned about that.
That's what happened to me. It happened to me. I'm a victim, okay? What now do you do?
Oh.
But what if it's like a really sharp knife and you're scared?
Millennials don't get scared. We get entitled.
Okay. You can be both, though. I can multitask.
Step really quick just to show y'all what I like to do every time I make an avocado of any kind. It's just like a mid-cook treat.
Okay.
And I will switch places.
You just walked into that man's chest, and then you transformed. Wow.
Can you see?
Yes, we can, babe.
Okay, and then I cut this into little, it's like a grid.
Okay.
And then I scoop it out.
Yeah.
But I leave a nice thin layer here. You see it?
Yeah, babe.
Then I get my salt, pop off the lid. Okay.
Sorry, I really stuck that on there.
And then I grind some salt into the avocado. Like so. Then I get my spoon and I scrape out the inner stuff, about a whole big tablespoonful, and I eat it. And it's just a mid-meal snack. So I would recommend you guys do this. Why not?
Yeah.
We're not gonna we're not gonna use this spoon again just because of the COVID times. But in the future,
You could burn it now, actually. You could never use it
all
again.
the other people's food.
I've gone through so much silverware. Oh my God. So you can't use it again with COVID.
All right, you're up. Thank you. So that's just, you always learn fun tricks when you come into my kitchen. And that's just one of the things that I love to do. Do whatever you like in your kitchen.
Cool.
Should I make the other one?
Yeah. So she's going to go ahead and mash the other one in. So that will be 1.5 avocados that we're using. I gave y'all ingredients, and y'all can use whatever amount you want.
You should use like 100 avocados.
Yeah.
I want the biggest stacks.
Exactly. The bigger the stack, the bigger the rack.
What'd you say?
The bigger the rack.
No, I was saying the bigger the snack.
Oh, the snack. Duh. I thought I was. Okay, so then, as the avocado is mashed, she's going to keep mashing. The next step is to get out your packaged crab. This crab is primarily made of whitefish. It's not actually crab. And I believe that crab is a shellfish, and Jewish people can eat crab because it's a shellfish. Is that correct? If you are practicing?
If you keep kosher, then yes, crab, like other shellfish, is prohibited. But I heard you were making fake crab, and at first I was like, oh, cool. But then I realized that's even worse because some of my favorite characters are fake crabs.
Okay, he's a fake crab? Is it because he's a cartoon?
Yeah.
I've offended Dana in more ways than I could have imagined tonight.
Sebastian's real, though, but this version of him is fake.
Mom, look, Sebastian's on the screen. My mom's obsessed with Disney. Tarn's got Crab Classic. We've got Crab Classic. What does my mom have? Oh, my mom has Serene. Simply the best from Mommy. All right.
Wow, I love there's flake style and chunk style. What if I'm both?
There's even more than that, Dana. There's actually stick style, which is like a little roll. My mom's drinking wine. Are you drinking your Zenful wine? I know so much about the people of my life.
That makes sense. I'm just saying it's messed up that you're eating these fake crabs. I'd rather eat a real crab because real crabs are gross. And also I don't keep kosher, so I could eat a real crab. Like, I don't feel bad eating this. Like that, look how scary that is.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Ugh. But that's like, oh man, it's my buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This podcast, this episode of the HABITHON is sponsored by Crab Classic, Sebastian, that crab from SpongeBob.
He has a name, and it's Mr. Krabs. Please be respectful. I believe his first name's Eugene.
My mom learned too. My mom had no idea. All right, my mom is not being safe anymore in the kitchen. She took off her hard hat, so I'm a little concerned. Not sure if I should keep going. We are now to $1,500 left to raise. That's not that much. I think we can do it.
Do it. For Sebastian.
Sorry.
He's getting eaten right.
Please start slicing the crab in whatever form you'd like it to be. Taryn, is your rice done boiling? Not quite. All right.
No, we didn't watch the pot hard enough.
Well, our viewers have decreased a slight bit. Ryan Tate just liked what I said. So if you're watching, Ryan, please stare at Taryn's pot so the water will boil faster and the rice will cook faster.
Unless he liked that you said they decreased, because that's kind of sick, Ryan.
That is true. Okay, so the crab has been cut. The cucumber's been cut. The avocado has been mashed. The rice has been boiled, cooled, and vinegar has been added, except for Taryn. Now what we'll do is we'll go get a new bowl. What, Mom?
How much crab are we supposed to cut up?
You just eyeball it. The beautiful thing about this is even if you cut too much, you can eat it again tomorrow. And you can put it in a Tupperware dish, and the longer you wait, the better it gets. Except don't wait more than 1 or 2 days because the avocado will turn brown.
Okay. Oh, one more question.
Yes.
My avocado was not ripe, so I was able to mash it anyways. Is that going to make me sick?
No, Mom, but it was not a good idea to use a non-ripe avocado.
It's the only one I could get. It was as close as I could get.
Look, desperate times call for desperate measures.
You're not going to get sick, but it's not going to be as pleasurable.
But I have wine.
Amen, Mom.
That also sounds like kind of the thing on taking COVID precautions seriously. You're not going to get sick. It's not going to be as pleasurable as your normal life. So I think it's a good metaphor. Wear a mask.
You hear that, Florida? We got 3 Floridians on the call. Luckily, all 3 of them are safe for Floridians.
That's cool.
Mommy, can you put your hat back on so I can take a screenshot?
Yeah, it's a little big.
Oh, let me get in on this. Okay. All right, get your head in there. All right, so in the meantime, as people are, Mommy, you can move the camera a little, right? Right, Angie? Just slightly. Yeah, just. Okay. All right. So you don't have a helmet background? Okay, just kidding. I don't know why I'm cutting you. Okay, ready? Everyone pretend like you're laughing or something. Perfect. Okay, so now the next thing on the list is the swirl of mayonnaise and the sriracha. I personally use Vegenaise, and I've encouraged many others to do that.
Is it made with real vegans?
What?
Is it made with real vegans?
Yes, it's made from the hands of vegans. And
locally, just the hands? That seems wasteful.
Look, man, I did not actually capture that picture. Dang it. Okay, so then, well, we have Dana supports Hellman's. Is that at least helmets? Oh, we got Dukes. My mom likes Dukes. My mom likes Dukes.
Dukes.
I hear good things. I like Hellman's because it's the most metal of condiments. It's like, yeah, Hellman's. Also, I just looked up mayonnaise, like free stock images from a site that I use, and this came up. It's like a lady in a vague period costume, but with modern Hellman's mayonnaise. And so if you didn't already love Hellman's, I mean, come on. And she's it's like a little sensual. I don't know. There's a lot going on.
Mommy, get back in the camera and laugh at Dana's joke. Look at her picture.
Look at it.
I love it.
It's not a joke. This is her lifestyle. She wears period clothes and she does that. Yeah.
Look.
I like, Karen, did you just do it along too? Are you guys twinsies? Are you kindred spirits? Did you time travel? Is this you?
Let's be honest. Do you guys eat mayonnaise with your finger or with a knife out of the fridge?
With a spoon.
But
That's smart.
You agree that you do eat white condiments out of the fridge with just a knife or a spoon and passing from time to time?
No.
I think if I was like using the mayonnaise in something, like if I'm making tuna salad and there's some bonus mayonnaise, I'm not above giving that a little lickety-lick, okay? I'm no saint, all right? I'm going to keep it real. I don't know if I would seek out mayonnaise on its own, but I also respect if you do that. So I think you should live your truth.
From time to time, I brought this up because I like to get my knife, sliver out a light sliver, like a little ribbon of vegan butter, and eat it just right out of the fridge.
Yeah.
Multiple times a day, really.
Okay.
Another option is that spray butter. You can just spray it directly in your mouth. All right, so...
That sounds terrible.
We know somebody.
Do you do that?
Spray butter?
Yeah.
Somebody in our office does.
Yeah.
Drama.
Marianne? But she doesn't spray it directly in her mouth.
The world may never know.
They do now. We've got so many viewers. Okay, so squirt as much of that mayo into as much of the sriracha into the mayo as your heart desires.
Okay.
All right, my mom's really engaged.
I probably wouldn't do that with sriracha because it's spicy. But
my
again,
mom knows her own sensitive taste buds. For those of you who are concerned about the hot spiciness, definitely don't squirt too much. Squirt just the right amount for you.
Or add more mayo.
Angie and I really like to eat a lot of mayo on these stacks because we love mayo. So don't ever be ashamed of how much you like mayonnaise.
Make sure you shake the sriracha because it's hot. The liquid that settles on the top of it is really hot.
You heard it here first. Sriracha is hot.
Too hot. Add more mayo.
It's bad for IBS.
Look,
I mean,
you
this
gotta
is
look out.
also-
Gotta be safe.
This is
Safety
also
first. That's why you gotta wear a hard hat in the kitchen and think about your bowels the whole time you're cooking.
Yes.
It's the only way to be safe. So I appreciate you.
See?
I think that's something that just comes with age.
Wisdom?
I
Yeah.
hope not. Yeah,
IBS or wisdom. Or
Okay.
both.
Now comes the fun part. We're going to teach you how to assemble the stacks, which is also the most risky. Because if you mess this up, everything will be ruined.
Oh no, but everything's been going so well so far this year.
Well, don't ruin the whole year. So,
Yeah. You hear that? This is your one chance to redeem 2020. You better pay attention to the stack assembly.
exactly.
I'm so nervous now.
It's all
Yeah,
on
dude.
you. Okay, so the first thing you do is get your cup measure, line it with the cucumbers. Taryn, don't worry, you remember how to do this from the past. Or if not, I'll help you again. So then, after that, line a little bit more in that, Angie,
Okay.
so that you can't see any metal at the bottom.
Metal.
Then we're going to put some avocado on top. My ratio is a little avocado, a little guac, a little cucumber, a lot of avocado, decent amount of shrimp or crab, and then light rice. It depends on what you like the most. So she's adding the avocado. Then take your spoon and rub it around the outside perimeter of the metal thing because you don't want it to stick to the side.
What if you don't have a fancy metal thing? What then could you
Any
use?
type of like cylinder type thing.
Mm. Okay.
Drink cup.
Yeah, except for if it's like shaped like an actual cup. That one's not as good. Just maybe like a little if it's Pyrex, whatever that like expensive type of glass container is.
Mm-hmm.
Any type of thing that looks like a cylinder. Next,
What if I bought like 10 cookie cutters? They're all the same shape. I tape them together.
that would be perfect.
Okay.
Christmas
Cool.
stack.
Yeah, you can make Christmas shaped stack, any kind of stack, rectangle stack, any kind of stack. You could
I
actually
have
get a
the
cookie tray.
dinosaurs.
Put the stack in each of the cupcakes, put another tray on the bottom, flip it over, you'll have 12 stacks.
Genius. Stack hack. You heard it here first.
Hashtag stack hack. All right.
Stack hack.
After that, you put in your crab. Don't pack it too tight. Again, well, pack it kind of tight, actually. But don't forget to go around the edge again with that spoon because you want to make sure that the stack will come out in the end. Perfect. Now grab a handful of rice when you're done with that and pack it in. Yes, Taryn, I would recommend you stick your hand directly into the boiling rice as
Wow.
punishment for not cooling your rice.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Lauren's
So-
tough. She's a Gordon Ramsay. Look at her. She's tough, but she keeps it real.
I'm trying to help you. So now put the rice in. Pack it down. And then, pack it nice. You actually want the rice to be nice and firm and packed so that it holds the bottom together, like the foundation of a habitat home. Am I right, Taryn and Nicole? Dana.
That's right. Something
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
So now take that spoon and again, or a knife maybe, to just make sure that the outer rim is gonna let you get the stack out. If you're not worried about bending the handle on your stack mold, I would recommend putting a plate on top of the stack mold, flipping it, tapping, tap, tap, tap. I'm going to tell her side by side. Yep, hit yes. Perfect.
Oh my God, is it going to be so? Oh my God.
A lot. You got to actually do with your whole fist. Yeah, make a fist.
Punish it. It knows what it did.
Yeah, Taryn likes that. Wait, no. Okay, put it now. Put it down. Put the whole plate down.
I'm so stressed out. Is it going to be okay?
Keep tapping it a few more times. Perfect. Now take that. Hold the top. Bend the handle up towards you. Literally bend the metal. Heavy metal, baby. Tap, tap, tap. And now try to lightly pull up. My mom broke it. My mom broke her thing. Well, you'll need to. I'm going to help her. This isn't easy. This is a trade.
Dude, I'm stressed out.
Oh, it did not come out pretty. Okay, you can take some and do this next one.
I mean, stack, pile.
I'm gonna do the next one.
Who's to say? Stack is a construct, okay? All these ingredients are good. It doesn't matter if it's straight up or down. We don't need that in our lives.
Exactly. Who cares about fitting into the mold? It's about being your individual self. And sometimes you can fit into it and you're amazing if you do, but sometimes it's about just putting it in a bowl and not giving a crap about it.
That's so real. It's like, why would I fit your mold, okay, when I could just spill out and be me? You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, no matter what you did along with this cooking show was correct. Unless you followed the instructions, it's a trick. That's the only way to fail is conformity, man.
Or if you didn't donate.
Or if you didn't donate. That is the biggest. You should conform when it comes to donating to Habitat. But in every other way, you should not conform.
Exactly.
Are you restacking, Lauren?
She is. So we are eating dinner together. So she is making her own.
No,
Oh, she's going to make her own stack?
Yes.
No stack shares?
Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's so good. You don't want to eat. Like, you don't want to share it.
Okay. Cool.
It's one size fits all.
Or one size fits one.
One size fits one.
Okay, y'all, look. I packed this crap down.
He's packed it.
I'm going to take the knife and I'm going to swirl around the outside.
Okay. I see you along the edges because you live life on the edge, and I respect that.
I like that swirl.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay, you're going to flip it. Tap, tap.
It's like punching it.
Now
Let it know how you feel.
You see, this isn't going to be perfect either.
We should have sprayed it with the butter you love so much.
I thought about that too, but
Uh-oh. Now we know who's really eating the spray butter. Secret spilled.
look, I ate too much of the spray. Sometimes this happens. So if you
Whoa.
go ahead, get your thing up again, swirl it around like so.
Wow. Thought I'd learn how to make stacks, but it's really
Whoa,
just...
bitch. Oops, sorry, Mom. Look, from there, you have a stack. Then you take your spicy mayo. I think we need a little more sriracha. Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Consent's important.
Hey, Angie, everything that's on the left screen, they can see.
Yes, I know.
Okay, cool. So then squirt more sriracha in. Swirl around your spoon. Get a spoon of sriracha and drizzle it on top. It might not come like a drizzle, it might just come like globs.
Look at that gorgeous. Look at her. She is drizzling that all over.
Then get the soy sauce.
Make sure it's gluten-free if you need it.
Yep. Pour it on top. Let it fall through the rice grains.
Delicious.
Very
Yes.
soothing. It's very soothing.
Tuxedo sesame seeds.
Oh, hey, okay.
Let's worry about that white and black.
Exactly.
That's fancy. Okay.
Then, if you
I
want,
feel underdressed.
I didn't tell you there was a dress code. Tuxedos only.
Yeah, man. She told me. I
I'm
usually
wearing
wear
hard hats right now.
Yeah. No mask, no tux. Color me foolish.
And just like that, almost,
Wait for it.
we care about sustainability in this house.
Yeah.
A stack.
Stacks.
Stacks on stacks on stacks.
I'm just gonna
So
dress up
beautiful.
this other stack real quick.
She's gonna make it look gourmet.
Oh, okay.
Stack's a little smaller.
Little stack.
It's a diet stack.
Yeah, it's not super fattening like these other ingredients, like cucumber. Oh my god. Ew.
Oh my god.
The best
Yeah.
way to make your diet stack better is to just add a fourth of container of mayo.
/ all of the spicy mayo we have.
Yeah.
Do not hold back on the mayo. If you feel insecure, you can call it aioli.
There you go.
That's a really good point, though.
That's a life hack for everybody. I hope you all caught that. I'm just repeating what Lauren said because it's important. If you feel self-conscious about your mayonnaise eating habits, just call it aioli, and now you're a classy bitch. So there you go.
Gourmet even.
Gourmet AF. Gourmet F. Okay. So get in there with your tuxedos.
Mm-hmm.
And your
Spread that all over.
Are you supposed to use the black or the white
You can use both.
It's tuxedo.
sesame seeds?
She has both. So
Oh, yeah.
tuxedo is the mixture of them both. So go ahead, use them both, girl.
It's wild. It's anarchy.
The hardest thing about making this dish is not eating the whole time and cooking. Angie somehow didn't eat the whole time she was cooking, so major props to her.
I was drinking though.
So we're done with the cooking lesson. I'm gonna turn this camera off, and we're both gonna sit over there and eat and talk to you at the same time.
Wait a second, Lauren. You need to say hello to Mark.
Okay.
Mark.
Yeah, Lauren.
I'm gonna step aside so Doug doesn't try to eat her. Eat him.
Mark, do a review of the stacks.
Hi, little Huns.
Hi.
Well, Mommy's making some great food for us. I'm really looking forward to eating it.
All right. Let me know what you think. Give us a review.
Okay. Well,
The only acceptable one is 5 out of 5 stars.
It's 10 out of 5 stars. Would stack again.
Do, like rounds on the side if you want to like. Make
Sounds fancy.
We're
Just
dressing it
overflowing
up.
with ingredients.
I once dated a chef. We've been on 2 dates, and I didn't learn any of this, but I'm pretty sure he would be impressed.
When you guys broke up, did you get to be like, I'm sorry, chef. You've been, what is it? What is that show? You've been chopped.
You're an idiot sandwich.
No, it isn't fair. I dated a chef once, and he was really nice, so I couldn't say it to him, but I really just wanted to break up so I could be like, I'm sorry, you've been chopped. Please pack your knives and go home.
Thank you for assuming that I'm the one that left that relationship.
Avi.
I'm gonna turn off my camera.
Perfect. People always assume that, and that makes me feel like really good about myself. But honestly, it's always true.
Okay, I mean, that makes sense then. I have some questions. I know we're raising money for Habitat for Humanity. So question for the group. Do you think humanity should exist?
Meaning, should we merge with AI already, or?
No, just like, interpret it yourself. Do we deserve a habitat? Remember the context. It's 2020.
This is a hard question that many of us have been asking ourselves.
Yeah.
Karen, what about you? What do you think about it?
I missed the question because I was wondering how cool my rice needs to be.
It needs to be like actually cool. Like take it out of the pot, it's in the freezer, put it inside the freezer to cool it down quicker.
It's up there.
Do you have rice vinegar? Swirl the rice vinegar around.
Nice.
Not in there yet. It needs to cool still.
Okay, you'll know it's cool when it feels cool to the touch. Okay? How about that?
It'll wear a leather jacket and start talking like Fonzie. And that's how you'll know that that's some pretty cool rice and you're ready to eat it. Everyone left me. Everyone's like, no, why did you make that reference? We're all walking away from our cameras now.
Here, sorry.
Cynthia's
And now,
up.
Dana, you've got the floor. Figure it out.
I got the floor. All right. Well, we didn't really resolve the if humanity should exist question, but that's the big question, huh?
We got scared. I don't want to jinx
scared?
it, dude. It's 2020. I'm not going to jinx it.
Not gonna jinx it. That's fair.
Either way, I'm scared the answer will like mess things up.
Okay. All right. Well, while you folks are enjoying your stacks on stacks on stacks, and you're also donating stacks on stacks on stacks to Habitat for Humanity, I thought it'd be nice to have a little dinner and a movie action because I know that's always nice.
I'm gonna give you the host permission.
Cool. I have permission to host. I have so much power.
Dana.
Yes.
I do want to answer that question, Lauren. You know I won't bypass that.
Here comes the Lord.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Do we deserve to be here? No. But God's mercy and grace is new every morning when you wake up. So he says yes. So I go with.
That's almost more depressing, but I respect it.
Or
yeah, but I like it. Look, gotta share the views. All right, so little dinner and a movie action, because whether we deserve it or not, we're here. Might as well have a little fun, right? So one thing that I do in my exciting life is I co-host a bi-weekly / monthly-ish. It depends. Time's a construct. No one knows. Online live stream called much like this, except better. Just kidding. It's as good. I don't know. Watch both of them.
My mom's seen the show.
Okay. So you're like starstruck right now because I'm also on the internet on that show. I know they don't let just anyone on the internet, you know, so it's like a pretty big deal. They let me on YouTube. So like humble brag, so many credits. And so I co-host that show and we have all these hilarious comedians submit segments. Lauren's had some very funny stuff on there. We got lots of silly folks doing silly things. And so I thought I would just share some of them with you because I know you made a pretty healthy meal. And I was thinking like, what are some other healthy lifestyle tips that I also don't engage in, you know? And so I thought of a few different ones. This first video I was going to show you is from a comedian named Elizabeth Norman. She's very funny and she's going to help us meditate. Okay. And just get in the zone. So, you know, between bites of your stacks, you can breathe in, breathe out, and just enjoy this soothing meditation. So hold on, I'm going to go ahead and give that a share and then we'll watch it. It's just a few minutes long and you're going to be in like a totally different headspace. You're going to be like chill AF after this because right now you're freaking out and you're going to calm down after this. Okay, let me share computer sound. Ta-da! Are you seeing this?
Yes.
You're seeing this? Someone answer me. I just want you to be happy.
We're all seeing it.
You're all seeing it. Okay, cool. All right. So please enjoy and relax.
Hi, welcome back to Meditation Station. My name is Elizabeth Norman, and I'll be guiding you today. Today, our theme is travel. We still have a lot of restrictions to our travel right now. We can't go to all the places that we would want to go, especially now when it really feels like we could all use a vacation. Am I right? But while we can't physically travel to all of the places that we would like to go, mentally, all of those boundaries are imaginary. So we can actually go anywhere we want to go, but first we have to go inwards. And we're going to start with some breathing. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. As you breathe, imagine yourself somewhere warm. Imagine yourself weightless, floating, and the liquid that envelops you is warm as well. At first you think it's water. Water isn't as thick as this. You're floating in mud. You're surrounded by mud, and you look up and see tall, ancient trees dripping with moss. You are in a swamp. And what a wonderful place to be, where the cycles of life may be keenly observed. Birth, death, rebirth, and you become one with it. You become part of the swamp, surrounded by detritus that floats alongside you. As you float, you look up, and you notice on the shore a hand-painted picket sign. This swamp has been claimed. As you float on, you hear a new sound, a low, bubbling sound. And as those bubbles come up through the mud, they pop. You breathe in deeply and realize that was a huge mistake. Yeah, it is what you think it is. You realize that those bubbles can only be full of farts. There's no other explanation. And this type of fart, no man could create this type of fart. They're simply too powerful. A big old fart. You see a large green mass emerging from thick mud. He turns around. You reflect on the oneness that Shrek feels with his swamp. He is a part of it, and so are all other creatures that inhabit it. So is the mud, so are the trees, so is the moss. They're all one together. He lifts his arms, and you smell the incredible stench emanating from his armpits. Your senses are now totally overwhelmed. But that's okay. Sometimes, in a sensory overload, we can find where our true center is. This is Shrek Swamp, baby, and you're just swimming in it. Breathe in, breathe out. Welcome home. I hope you enjoyed that little expedition. Thanks for joining us. Stay safe. Donkey! Donkey! Get out of my swim! Get out of my swamp!
I got lost there and didn't know if I was smelling my stack or the swamp.
Wow. That's some experiential learning right there. Is everyone feeling zen? Everyone feeling calm?
Yeah, I think that Taryn was connected to her senses. This is what meditation is all about.
That's what I hear. Again, I don't do that, nor do I eat healthy, so I can't really comment on that. But yeah, that's what I hear. I hear that it's good in that way. So I'm glad you guys enjoyed chilling out. Another nice way to calm down, if you're not much of a meditator, which I'm not, is to do the little coloring. Can kind of give you something to do that's mindless and helps you focus.
Loves crafts and coloring.
You love crafts and coloring? I'm a construction paper gal myself, but I see what you did there with that hat. You whittled it out of a single piece of plastic, and it looks really good. And so this next video, which is a short one, is from a wonderful comedian, Natalie McGill, based in the DC area. She's on Redacted tonight. She is very great. And I will share her video now. So just hold on. She's going to teach us how to color. If you're ready for more learning. Hold on 1 second, because my Zoom's being a little fussy because it's overloaded with how hilarious this has been. Okay. Share screen. All right. Here, enjoy Natalie McGill.
Hi, I'm Natalie McGill, friend to tacos and enemy to penguins. They know what they did. Nowadays, there's no such thing as too much therapy. And if you're into the soothing and repetitive nature of art therapy like Zen Tangle, then you might enjoy Quarantangle, the art of eliminating stress by doodling inside of the words that cause you stress. It's a great alternative if you're someone like me who likes to relax through creative expression, and whose real therapist changed her number and still hasn't given you the new one yet. But I'm sure she'll send me her new number soon. Feel free to add a splash of color, or keep things plain. Remember, the first rule of Quarantangle is, there are no rules. It's just like working in the White House. Even I went outside of my borders with this one. Plus, how do you even stay inside the lines of something that doesn't even exist anymore? In the spirit of mutual aid, you can message me on Instagram at HootHollerSnap, and I'll send you PDF Quarantangle designs of just a sampling of the words I've shouted alone inside of my studio apartment. Or you can make your own, like this one, which is a thing my therapist said I couldn't do too much of. That lying bitch. So show me those Quarantangles. Seriously. And if anyone tells you that coloring for adults is weird, but becoming a master bread baker in 2 months isn't, then they're full of shit.
All right. I hope you enjoyed that video from Natalie McGill. It was fun. It was practical. That's edutainment right there.
That was awesome.
It's giving us some soothing things to do. It might be hard while you're eating your stacks, but like pre-stack, stack break, post-stack, get some coloring going. And I know she'd love to see your Quarantangles. So share them.
There's so many words that I would like to describe this year with, and I can't wait to write them down and then color them.
That's good. You got to express yourself.
And then tag her, right?
Cool Rice. Yeah. That's good. It also sounds kind of like a band from the 90s that I would listen to.
That would be called Dirty Rice because that was the grunge phase.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd say that would be like this. The one out of Seattle was Dirty Rice.
Yeah.
But the like one that's a knockoff that's just like really, really white and not very good. That one's Cool Rice.
Yeah. Cool word, Whiteys. Cool. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready for you to go ahead and take over.
I liked it. Last video, also quite short. This is one that yours truly created for our public health, because we still see a lot of people not wearing masks and it's wild. And so I created, just like a public awareness campaign to kind of encourage the people who are least likely to wear masks to maybe start wearing some masks. So I'm going to get that started, and then it's just a few minutes long. You'll get to hear my voice even more, but it's pre-recorded, so that's fun. And then we're going to close us out. And then if you hate this video, it's a great time to take a break and donate some stacks of cash to Habitat for Humanity. If you love this video, you should show your appreciation by donating some stacks to Habitat for Humanity. So,
before we start, I think that Taryn was showing us that her rice has cooled. So I just want to say good job, Taryn. Despite all odds, you cooled that rice.
Hell yeah. It shows that anything's possible when you believe in yourself. That's what's up. Go ahead, Taryn.
All right. Bye.
So, as you probably noticed, there are way too many people not wearing masks. And while I totally agree that attitude makes you part baby, part devil, but not like in a cute way, like whatever this is. But unfortunately, telling people they're being baby devils probably won't make them change their behavior. So I did a science. And what I realized is we need positive peer pressure that really speaks to these people. But I didn't want to talk to any of them. So instead, I thought about memes that I see distant relatives and old coworkers sharing, and thought I would just get in the game and make some. So I figured I'd start classic with lolcats, right? And look, this kitty says wear masking. That's cute. But it may not express the level of urgency, which is why it takes a darker turn in this Icon Has Living to 2021. It's still cute with that little peekaboo, but there is a sense of urgency. Now, if you all remember Grumpy Cat, it was extremely popular, especially with my ex-boyfriend's dad. So let's bring back that sourpuss with a message that's going to help all of our public health. If you've gotten through life this far without having to see a Minion meme, I'm envious of you. In searching for Minion memes, I actually found this inspiring petition about no longer considering them memes. It's just cool to see people getting involved in activism that's important, you know? Anyways, here's mine. I think it'll appeal to boomers because it's critical of millennials, religious for no reason, and alludes to a stronger hypothetical time where no one complained. But I don't want to exclude the wine mom demographic. So I think this really combines obvious wordplay with wine and just being a little naughty. So I think that's going to really resonate. Even though the Minions are sexless jelly beans, much like everything on the internet, they become sexist over time. I was probably too ambitious here, but I was looking at some norm change around the mask and around listening to women. So, can't hurt to try. That being said, you gotta meet people where they are, and there's a lot of guys who just think they're too cool to wear a mask, and that's why I think these will really make sense to them. Now, my assumption, of course, is that my target audience will not know how to spell. On the same theme here, I don't want to objectify women in order to promote public health, but you know what? We're gonna give it a try. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. And as you might know, there are only two kinds of women, and that's sexy or nagging. So I wanted to make sure everyone was represented, and maybe see masks as a way to just have an excuse not to listen to your wife. I don't know. That's hilarious, right? Just please wear a mask. In conclusion, the World Wide Web makes us all into content creators rather than just consumers. Social media offers unprecedented possibilities for social change through transformational connection. And please tell people to wear a goddamn mask.
What?
I never actually understood why I had to wear a mask or like how to look at something and think, yeah, a mask is good. But seeing the memes, it really taught me why, and also I could relate.
The wine mom meme really did it for me. Also the minion.
Yeah.
Cool.
My mom is drinking wine right now, so I believe it resonated with her, and she may buy a mask.
I mean, look, I'm just trying to meet the people where they're at. You know what I'm saying? And you can hear wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask, but it's like yawn-a-thon until a cute little minion's telling you to do it. And then it's like, those guys are hilarious. I'm going to wear a mask now.
I also thought like the lightning going in between the electronics in the background kind of made me realize the future is now and the future is mask. Is that part of it?
Yes, that was very intentional. I'm so glad you picked up on the subtleties of this video, which is professional quality and probably the funniest video we saw all night / in anyone's freaking life. Yeah, you can watch it again and again and again at danaflightman.com. That's F as in Frank, Leitman, as well as other videos and also some puns. I am the regular host of Pun DMV, so if you like some wordplay, I am hosting the DC Improv's online pun contest tomorrow night at this very time. So I am very pumped for more puns.
I wish you could stream it from our channel, but it's fine. Maybe I'll just stream it. Maybe I'll just record my screen and stream it for myself and say that it's mine.
Yeah, probably don't do that. But we can talk about doing another pun event because puns are beautiful.
Can you give us an example of one pun? Also, Taryn raised her hand or high-fived. I'm not quite sure which one it was. She said high-five.
So on the pun contest, there's 2 sections of it. The first one is the pun monologue. So people will choose a topic and they'll try to do a speech with as many as those puns as they can. So for example, tomorrow I'm doing puns on spices. So I'm going to start it by being like, I'm so glad it's finally time for these puns. You know, would this be successful? Do you reckon yes or reckon no? Right. And so then it's like many spice puns. Oh my God, look at your stacks, Taryn. Oh my God.
Let me pin this video real quick so the world can see. The rice cooled the amount. She even picked a different shape.
Damn.
Gorgeous.
You got to put all the stuff. Taryn, is the cucumber on that?
It is.
Okay, it is.
There, I see it.
It is a different ratio than I would prefer, but to each their own.
You told me is Bridge
gonna eat that too? Good.
Nice.
She's feeding her whole family.
Well, we're just about out of time, so I'm sure I don't want to close you out, but I just want to thank you for letting me be annoying and not contribute anything.
You contribute a lot. I really appreciate Dana coming up, bringing us all the laughs. She had the most exciting background. She brought us some real critically acclaimed films. And I hope that those comics don't mind if I take a video of the video and put it on my own Instagram and then tag them saying thanks for contributing to HABITHON.
Absolutely. No, all those comedians are great. You should definitely follow them. And I talked to them all ahead of time to make sure that they were comfortable with their videos being shared. So
all of the things.
And there's plenty more where that came from. If you check out the Well show, the next one is August 13th. Okay, so you should donate to Habitat for Humanity, and then you should join that and then donate to that too.
Agreed. My mom is going to say some closing words.
Yeah. Thank you, Dana. I really enjoyed it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I seriously appreciate you jumping in here. I know you have a lot going on and you're like a very famous comic. I'm going to put your link in the bio and people are going to really understand that. So
I'm like pretty famous. Like I've been on YouTube and stuff. So, you know.
Yeah, 100%. Taryn said, lesson learned, rice needs rice cooker. Hold on, I want to take a screenshot of this.
No, I'm from California. We boil our rice too. So
it's a white people thing?
I guess we also have a pressure cooker. So yeah, we do that. I think that is more how my Asian friends did it. Yeah. So we're learning. We're all learning.
It's all about learning here on HABITHON. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. This has been another segment of HABITHON. We have $8,500 raised, only $1,500 to go. We added a new segment really quick. I'm going to let you know about it. It's going to be on Monday, right before ours. It's going to be a Q&A with a relationship and sex coach.
Oh.
So, never really said that word in front of my mom before.
Everyone needs that help with relationships.
Yeah, she's one of my friends from college, and she's really cool. Her name's Lindsay. She's going to talk about relationships, gender, insecurities, literally everything. Taryn is going to giggle all the while.
That's what's up. That's what's cool about joining stuff from your home. No one can see you giggle. Make sure she also addresses this image.
Oh, okay. Actually, you can submit your questions. We have an app. I mean, a little app. You can submit your private questions. I'm going to submit this image of Taryn with the finger in the mayo, and then this weirder one, the actual ad. So we're going to get down to the bottom of these ads on Monday, which is the last day of the fundraiser, August 3rd. And then Angie and I are going to close out the whole HABITHON with a yoga session focusing on resilience. So I hope that everyone joins in. We have stuff every single day.
Awesome. Thanks, Lauren. Thank you all for joining, and thanks for making stacks.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for everything. Thank you, Dana. Thank you, everyone. Bye. That was good.
Is it done? Are we done?
No, they can still hear us.